Hello and welcome to King Posh's Garage, where we look at something. And when I mean something, we're looking at this A800, 800 horsepower. Don't get excited, because it feels like it has 200 horsepower. Either way, it's my all-wheel drive drift tune for the MG Xpower SVR to 2005. As you can tell, in the A-class round, I'm in third place somehow with this thing. My King's rear-wheel drive is in second. And I also have this one, but this is the same as this, so just to let you guys know that the only reason they're the same is because I could make it a few pounds lighter. Like this one's 3719, this one's 3716. Same tune, just a little lighter. So let's get into this car. Now this car is actually amazing. It is amazing on flat surfaces. You think, Posh, it has 800 horsepower. It should be great down like Car Esta. You'd be wrong. It is not great. It is by far underpowered. Xpower, don't know what that really means when it comes to 800. When you can get 800 horsepower of this thing on flat surfaces, like I said, on flat surfaces. Yeah, it's not too bad, but as you can tell, it has 800 horsepower. It's not really revving hard. I have to say that out of all the cars in this game, this is the tamest no matter what you do to it. Even with 1,437 horsepower, it acts like it has maybe 1/3 of it. It really does. But yeah, it's fine here. You know, you can drift it around, it feels good. You could probably take it to, you know, nice flat surfaces if it was on like online drift adventures, you know, stuff like that. It's fine here. Alright? But if you take it on the hill, you take it up that thing, right up there, that thing, it's a whole different story. You're really fighting to drift this thing. So let me just show you guys what I mean. This has to be one of the most difficult cars I've tuned. And before I do that, let me just show you guys the engine here, just to show you what I put in here real quick. So I have a V12 in here with 800 horsepower. All right. You can get 805, but it takes you to an S1. I couldn't bring it down any further. You got 850 here. It's an S815. I couldn't make it any more powerful. So, you know, this was the engine I went with. I figured, you know, V12, you know, that'd be great for what I needed to do. And it really is, it's a piece of work. Really is. Watch how hard it is. And this is on stock tire compound, stock width on the front and rear tires. Alright, this is on the, you know, the least grippiest tires than like drag tire compound. So there's that issue. Of course, I had to wait all night until morning to actually do this. I don't like to give you guys videos in the dark. But I'm sure you guys will be excited when I show you my S1 build with 1,437 horsepower. Both the rear-wheel drive and the all-wheel drive. They are... Well, the all-wheel drive is great. The rear-wheel drive is also great, but it's so tame. Like I said, it feels like it has, you know, 1/4 of the power. It's very tame. This thing would be great for people starting out drifting. It's very well controlled in that sense. If you're looking to, you know, hit like ultimate scores, yeah, go with the S1. You know, go with 1400, you know, horsepower. Something that's high revving, really just, you know, wants to fly. That will be fine. But if you're just starting out, this would be great for you, you know, or if you want to challenge, this would be great for you. If you're using a controller and you want to purposely hurt your hands to the point where you probably won't go into work the next morning, this car is great for you. This thing is something else. It is a piece of work. And I have integrated like my new tuning techniques into this, just trying to get to work. And I think I found its, you know, limit. Lots of switchbacks with this thing. Sounds good. And that's about it. I can just understand why people in the world, when they think MG, they think of something else. You know, they'd rather think of, like, you know, Toyota or Nissan or Mazda when it comes to drifting. Nobody thinks, oh, hey, I got this sweet MG rusting in the back. Let's take that thing out and try to drift it. It is a gorgeous car, though. I just wish I could get the sides silver with a different color. I wanted orange with silver, but it goes orange and black on the grills on the side. It was just it's kind of like a pity. But it is a gorgeous car. I keep telling all my friends, oh, you mean the Dodge Stratus concept car? Because that's exactly what this car looks like to me. It looks like a Dodge Stratus concept car. The front end screams, you know, Dodge Stratus to me for some reason. I don't know why. So anyways, like I said, we got the 7.1 liter in there. All-wheel drive. Stock naturally aspirated. All right, anything would have gone right up to S1. All right, nothing in the front. Here's what it would look like. All right, I was able to, I first did it with this. I was going to try to, like, you know, do some more things with it. Even take that on there, but I just had it, you know, regular, you know, stock like. Like I said, it's only got stock tires on there. You know, anything else would have just blown it way up to, you know, S1, except for this thing. But that's, you know, I didn't want to run a drag tire compound on this car, even though it probably needs it. Like I said, stock tires in the front and in the rear. I had to go with heavier rims, of course. Not those ones. Not those ones. Those ones. I didn't know where they were. I had to go with a rim that looked good, but it was still, like, heavy. So that thing's, like, near the bottom of wherever we were. We got 18s in the front, 18s in the rear. This one is the stock track width in the front, but not the rear. The rear is maxed out. Alright, the only reason I did that was just because, why not? You know, make it flush with the bodywork, right? Who cares? Here we got a 8-speed. Alright, 7-speed would take it up to an S1, as you can tell, and then you could go with the higher, like, speeds, but then you're adding more weight than you want to. It weighs 3,700 pounds, but you think with 800 horsepower, it wouldn't be a problem. Got a stock driveline. Anything higher would go right up to an S1 class. Drift differential. Alright, it's got stock brakes. Anything like that would take it up to an S1. You know how it all works. It's got a drift springs. Alright. It's got sport anti-roll bars. So and just trying to go up to these would go up to a S1 for the for there, and also in the rear. So I had to bring it down one for you guys. I try to save weight wherever I could. because it even got the stock weight reduction. As you can tell, everything would just shoot way up there. And I was trying to make an A class for you guys. But like I said, it's not bad on flat surfaces. It's just when you're going, off of a cliff, it has issues. So it's just a stock engine. Stock engine comes with 800 horsepower. All right. Trying to save 3 pounds, and it would go right up to an S1 801. So I couldn't do that. So out of the box is 800 horsepower, and you think it'd be fine, and it really isn't. So better for me to do this than you. And as you can tell, it has 55. You think this thing would slide, and the gears are really close together, just to help. Here it's a little strange. I mean, I got a positive setup, rear negative, out 3.6, rear 5.0 with an angle of 7. All right. Now this is all the huge kickers. I did everything to get this thing to slide as much as it does. So I maxed it out. I said, you know what? I'm just going to max the springs out all the way on both the front and the rear. I'm starting to give up on this car. Lowest possible 3.3. And I said, you know what? I already maxed out the springs. I might as well max out the dampening too. So I did. So I did 20s all the way down. No downforce, thank goodness. No brakes. It's not powerful enough that you really need it. And then my differential is 86, 76, 97, 97. There's actually only 63% going to the rear. I really wanted it to work very well. And that's the tune on this thing. You want to just know the car mastery stuff here. You do get, super wheel spin and a wheel spin out of this car. So there is some plus there. And 8,000 XP. Excuse me. But yeah, this thing's just great for flat surface racing. I'd sure be finding an online drift adventure if you're going through the city or whatnot. But that'll be about it. You might want to ride in first gear. Look at that. That's pretty much it. The first gear's top speed is 79 miles an hour, and it struggles with 800 horsepower to do that. That's impressive. But I mean, it's a gorgeous car, and that's pretty much all it's got going for it. And it's really good if you go in reverse and go right back to first. It just spins its tires, gains its traction, just goes. So there's that. There's that kind of cool thing. That's about it. That is so about it. Fourth gear, look at that. It's just smooth in fourth gear. In fifth gear, yeah, not too bad. I wouldn't go any higher than that. Like I said, it's a phenomenal car on flat surfaces. You take it down a hill, off a cliff. I wouldn't even try to go uphill with this thing. You'd be all right. This thing would be fantastic. Maybe. Probably not. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this comical video. Yeah. Well, until next time, when I show the actual better cars, the better tunes, we'll get there, and yeah. So I have the King Rule Drive here, and the Master All Drive. So the Master All Drive will be last. It's a second gear. This. And that's what that'll be. So we'll get to those videos over the course of the next couple of days for you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot more fun than this A800. But if you want the A800, go for it. I highly recommend you at least give it a chance, see what you think, and just tell me all the negatives about it in the comments below, and I would love to hear them. Well, until next time, peace out and stay sideways, my friends.